Good morning, good afternoon, good evening internet, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Economical. What the have you done with my audio? You bastard. I don't know why I bother. As you can probably tell by that somewhat different intro, today's video was actually recorded with live audio, but for some reason, I've no idea why, I used the same equipment and the same settings as I've always used, but when I got home, I had the voice of a robot, so unfortunately I'm having to do a voiceover for this video, which is not ideal, so I do apologise. I'll try to cover everything I think I covered when I was recording the live audio, and yes, I suppose if you view this as a podcast with moving images, it might make it seem slightly less terrible. So, breathe and relax. And welcome to my YouTube channel, Economical Rides. Today's podcast has three main topics. Firstly, YouTube Premiere. Secondly, videos I have planned, videos which should be coming to the channel soon. And thirdly, my amazing subscriber numbers. I shall add timestamps for these three distinct parts of this podcast in the podcast description, so you can jump to the section which interests you most. So this video was filmed on Sunday. It was a beautiful day, nice temperatures, low to mid 20s, sunshine, a few clouds, very little wind, and it was just lovely to be back on the bike again, and as I thought at the time, talking to you guys and gals. I hadn't ridden a bike since my Granada trip because I'd wanted to give it a good wash and also a check over, and I only managed to do that by Saturday, so Sunday was the first opportunity that I'd had to ride again since my big Granada trip, and I must say it was really delightful to be able to go out in nice sunny weather at this time of the year and get back on the bike and just have a nice relaxing ride. I'd like to take this opportunity to talk to you about YouTube Premiere. We used the YouTube Premiere function on my Granada video. It was the first time I'd used it as a host, and I'd never even taken part in anybody else's Premiere, so I wasn't quite sure what it entailed, but as it turned out it was good fun. Quite a few of you turned up, quite a few of you were in the live chat, and I just thought I'd go into a bit more detail about what YouTube Premiere actually is, because we'll probably use this feature again in the future. So for those of you who don't know, YouTube Premiere is basically a scheduled release of a video, but with the addition of a live chat. So in other words, I schedule a video to be released at a certain date and time. People can then register for the premiere, and when they watch it at the moment of release, i.e. during the premiere, we have the opportunity to enter into a live chat. So we watch the video together and we can have a live chat. After the premiere, the video is just a normal uploaded video which you can watch anytime at your leisure. I'd like to thank all of you who turned up for my first premiere. It was nice to have a real interactive chat with you and not just the usual sending of messages in the comment section. Quite a few of the regulars were there. It was nice to have a quick chat with you. Unfortunately, YouTube ends the chat window as soon as the premiere has ended, so usually a couple of minutes after the video itself has ended. So we were all in full flow with our various conversations, and then YouTube pulled the plug on us. So apologies for that. In future we might have to see if we can artificially extend the video a little bit to give ourselves at least half an hour or so in the live chat. So if you were unsure about what exactly the premiere was, now you know, and hopefully you'll be able to join in next time and chat with some of the members of this channel. And of course with yours truly. So now let's talk about upcoming videos. Currently I have two videos in planning. The first video, which should be the next video to come out, will be my 3,500 kilometre verdict on the Royal Enfield Meteor 350. I think 3,500 kilometers is enough to actually do, for want of a better word, a review, a final review. I will try to go through in detail the things I like about the bike and some things I don't like so much about the bike. Hopefully this will be a popular video with people who are interested in the Meteor, and it might attract new people to the channel. But of course I'll try to make the video entertaining for you guys as well. Maybe I can get Ruby involved, my dog. She likes being on the YouTubes, she reckons. So yes, that video should be coming. Another video which will be coming shortly after that will be my comparison of the standard seat with the touring seat. Now that I've completed my trip to Granada, I intend to fit the standard seat, and once I've ridden with that for a couple of weeks, hopefully I can do an opinion piece on that, giving my opinion on the pros and cons of the touring seat and the standard seat. Obviously I need to ride a bit with the standard seat before I can have an opinion about it, so that video may come quickly or it may come slowly. It just depends how long it takes before I have a concrete opinion. I also have a topic for another video, but that video depends upon certain other factors outside my control. So whether that video gets made or not remains to be seen. And other than that, obviously we're getting into winter now. The weather is going to be more unreliable, even in southern Spain. So my opportunities for riding could be a bit more severely limited from here on in. But I'm sure I'll have plenty of ideas for interesting videos to keep you entertained through those dark winter months. So the final topic for this podcast is the fact that last week I exceeded 500 subscribers. When I first started the channel, I didn't even think about subscribers. I just thought, if some people watch my videos, at least it's been worthwhile and I'll keep making them. But fairly soon, people started subscribing to my channel, and that's continued at pace to the point where last week, as I say, we broke through the 500 subscriber barrier. Thank you so much to all of you who support my channel and have subscribed. I love reading your comments. I love hearing your stories. As I mentioned in a previous video, many of you, when we first exchanged comments in the comments section of my videos, you were thinking about buying a Meteor. Then you told me that you'd ordered a Meteor. Then you told me that you finally received your Meteor. And then you told me how much you are currently enjoying your Meteor. I love hearing your own personal Meteor stories. So thank you so much for supporting the channel, getting involved in the comment sections, in the community, helping each other out. I'm really so grateful for your support for my channel. I strive to improve. It doesn't always work, as you can see today. But yeah, thank you so much, and it's really fantastic to have reached 500 subscribers already. I think that was a pretty rapid rise. Thank you so much. So I suppose at this point I can share with you a little secret. The secret is the Economical Rides subscriber drinking game. Back when I started the channel, as I just mentioned, I wasn't really expecting to get any subscribers at all. But within the first week I probably had 20 or so subscribers, and within the second week I think I had probably 50. And at that time I thought, you know what, if you ever get to 100 subscribers, that's such a landmark, such a milestone. I think it needs to be celebrated. So if I ever get to 100 subscribers, I decided I was going to buy myself a bottle of Cava, which is Spanish sparkling wine. So it's like the cheap stuff. It's not champagne, but it's okay. So in time, that day finally arrived when I reached 100 subscribers, and I went out and purchased my bottle of Cava, and I drank it over the next couple of days. Of course, now I'd set a precedent, so I had to repeat the process at 200 subscribers, 300 subscribers, 400 subscribers. Early on I decided that if I reached 500 subscribers, Cava would no longer be good enough, and I would need to buy a bottle of proper champagne, because 500 subscribers is halfway to the 1,000 subscribers that you need to be able to apply to have your YouTube channel monetized. So 500 subscribers is a really big milestone. True to my word, last week when I passed the 500 subscriber limit, I went out and purchased a proper bottle of champagne. Here's a picture of it. Very nice it was too. The next bottle will be due at 1,000 subscribers. Let's see if I ever make that one. For any of you thinking about subscribing to the channel but hesitating in order to preserve my liver, I'd just like to reassure you, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. I think my liver can cope. No, really, I do. Hit that subscribe button. Come on, you know you want to. Well, I think that just about wraps it up for this podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a like. It helps people to find me on YouTube if I get lots of likes. If you haven't subscribed, if you're not one of the wonderful 500, please think about subscribing to the channel. That way my new videos will appear in your subscriptions feed. It won't cost you anything and you won't have to go searching to find out whether I've brought out a new fantastic video. Apologies for the technical gremlins once again in this fabulous podcast thing. Yes, we strive to improve. It doesn't always work out. I hope you enjoyed the video. There should be a new video, or is that a podcast? I forget. Coming soon. So look forward to that one, or don't. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, thank you so much. Take care. Look forward to seeing you in a future video or podcast or whatever. Bye bye.